I drew Caedrel keeping the rats warm. Yo, that's hella cute. Wait, that's so cool. Who's the f is that in the left? Who's that chewing it? Wait, that's so cool. That's epic. I love that. Aww. Yo, that's mega cute. Wait, let me save that. New League of Legends tournament. Oh shit, another one. What is this one? Teams. I don't know, it's my camera. One of them is Sartorius, Velia, No Way, Remix, Carney. Aloy, Cenarius, Elite 500, Reptile, Laterus. Okay. Macro, Natinat, Bitbeast, Jinjo, Azap. Sendo, Carbono, Pepinero, Shiro, Shishaushas. Kamon, Autofill, Blade Show, Shio, Kutcher. Baus, Kirei, Kermit, Yamato, Cannon, Tommy G. Drutot, Agarin, Nemesis, Wow, Pussy Poo, Leader, Dragdar, Hustlin. Did Agarin just get bodied in every single tournament that participates in? He was like, I'll get Nemesis and Drutot this time so I can not lose. Like, how is that team fair? How is that Agarin team fair? Like, I get it. He's not winning tournaments, okay? The teams maybe sometimes aren't fair, but you didn't have to do that, okay? You didn't have to do that, Agarin. Who picked the teams? Who picked the teams, chat? What do you mean Yamato? Baus' team is crazy. Baus' team has a really good jungler and a decent mid and a decent support. Yamato Cannon playing AD carry. Yamato Cannon is not an AD carry main, okay? And if you say that, well, look at Agarin's bot lane. Riku is a fucking crazy good AD carry. He's crazy good. Look, Riku is mega good. Let's do a Yamato Cannon checker. Yeah, like, no offense to my boy Yamato, but like, Riku obviously mains that role. Yamato's learning it, okay? It's not even close to being fair. What is that team, man? Who made the teams? Who made the teams, man? What is that? And Super Elchi is insanely good. Agarin picked the team, and that is the nerfed version, apparently. Really? There's a lot of streamer tournaments going on, though. That's cool. That's cool. This is the nerfed version. That's the nerfed version. Jesus, well. Yeah, my money's on Nemesis. Yeah, there's a lot of streamer tournaments happening recently, isn't there? There's a lot of streamer tournaments. Which is really cool. I think a lot of streamers are like getting a competitive itch. Where's Aribo at? Where's Aribo at? Who didn't invite Aribo? Also, why is it Team Agarin and not Team Nemesis? Doesn't Nemesis run these tournaments? Shouldn't he be the captain? He's still full clearing. He can't participate. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of streamer tournaments happening, which is really fun. A lot of streamer tournaments happening, which is really fun. I hope people don't get bored of them eventually, though. I hope people don't get... The prize pool's 500k. Why are you lying? Did you get invited? Yeah, I got invited to 2 teams, but I said I can't play. I'm not going to play. Because the tournament's literally in like 2 days, and I haven't played solo queue. Like, also, it's during the EWC week, and I think I'm just going to take like a couple days off. No, they didn't invite a water boy. Okay, I was invited to play top in 2 teams. I think it's not worth it. I'll get bodied. I'll get bodied. Yeah, I got some big plans coming in regards to like these kind of things. I feel like I love these streamer tournaments. I love them. I really do. I just wish there was a way to make them more like fair, you know, or like closer. I feel like some teams are really strong, right? But also some teams in the streamer tournaments can be really weak. So yeah. This is insane. What is this? Just a gentle reminder, if you purchased a Mad Lions Koi jersey during the split, you're still within the 14-day return period. Okay. According to Jackie Love, the Saudis are only giving teams economy seats to attend EWC. Tess had to use their own money to upgrade to business class. Other teams will probably face the same situation. The fuck, man? All those bags, you can't get them a business seat? They're cutting costs. Is LEC becoming more and more boring? Yes, it is. And I think it's impossible to it's hard to... Like, it's the sad reality. It's the truth, right? It is. And it's hard to kind of beat around the bush about it. I think two main things for me, personally, that has made it less interesting is, one, there is basically 4 splits and all these best of ones that is just getting way too boring for me. Actually, there's 3 things that I'm struggling with the LEC. Like, the format is just way too many games, man. Like, I don't need to see this game for the fucking 7th time. It's just... I know what's gonna happen. The second thing for me that is ruining a lot of it is there's only one roadshow, right? It feels like there's no big prestigious ending until the end, okay? Like, winter and spring feel completely pointless. The finals are hosted in the venue and nothing feels different, new or anything. And the third thing for me that I'm struggling a lot with the LEC is the budgets have been cut and people have been fucking laid off to the point where there's no content from the LEC anymore. Like, they just don't have the bandwidth or people to make any good content. They used to be smashing out insane content every day, songs, whatever it may be. Now it's just Euphoria and Pop Quiz, right? That's all they can really put out. And it's the casters, I'm sure, want to do a lot, but the LEC just doesn't have the bandwidth to do it. So all they do is teasers. I hope LEC gets an injection of like love from Riot, whether it's like more budgets, more people, like help the region a bit, because entertainment-wise, it's a struggle. I think season finals is always amazing, but I still enjoy it. I'm not saying that I dislike it now. I just feel like I loved the LEC. I loved it.
Outside of this, it has looked a little bit Eastern as far
but
as
my interest is like slowly dropped off a bit. Update from Beryl in his condition. Beryl said he had inflammation in his abdomen due to fatigue weakening his immune system. Thought to be just a surface skin inflammation, but his ultrasound showed that there was quite a bit of it. That's why it hurts. He received treatment at the hospital and will be on break next week. He was standing during the whole interview. It's okay, I'm not sitting in a chair. It's only been 3 days in surgery. It still hurts. I have a hole in my body. It feels okay after I keep laying down for a while. I'm taking meds. Bro, I hope Beryl's alright. What does that say? I don't think the Shah will return to competition next year, even though he said he will be back. It seems like the most LPL teams are reducing their budget due to the overall viewership going down. There's also a rumor in the offseason that last year the Weibo couldn't afford the Shai's salaries. Doinby has heard rumors behind the scenes that next year's Worlds format will feature a fearless draft. Additionally, many teams are expected to change their players in September, leading up to the 2025 spring split. Firstly, many contracts are ending. Numerous players who are currently on the LPL are expected to return, while many of the current players may not be seen in the LPL next season. A team composed entirely of star players is very unlikely. The upcoming transfer period is anticipated to be very insane. Moreover, some star players who are currently taking a break are almost certain not to return due to their high salary demands. The only way they might come back is if LPL wins Worlds, which remains unlikely. Doinby also believes that he can make a comeback because the current LPL mid laners don't seem strong. He doesn't think he'll be able to play on a top 4 team in the LPL, as they're unlikely to change their mids. Instead, he will likely be part of a middle-of-the-pack team when he returns. Those teams will likely have 1 or 2 rookies who need guidance from more experienced players like him. I mean, I don't want to take this as like factual. I'll take it as like as a grain of salt, because a lot of the things Doinby says don't really come true from what I've seen. But the biggest thing that's striking to me is viewership of LPL is down and salaries are down. I think that's probably true. I doubt Doinby will return to pro play. Which is basically happening to everyone across the world right now, apart from the LCK. I don't know about their salaries, but the viewership for LCK is up. But yeah, LPL viewership's down. I think LPL viewerships, it makes sense that it's down because I think a lot of their star players are gone and their results internationally are not good, right? I feel like when JDG lost to T1 at Worlds, that probably hurt a lot of the Chinese viewership, right? And people like the Shy leaving over time, Uzi leaving over time. So yeah, makes sense. If LPL wins Worlds, then viewership will go up again and all the brands will be like, yeah, we can sell more sponsors, we can pay more money. But yeah, I don't think LPL will win Worlds this year. I mean, BLG is their best bet, but I think Gen G right now are just powerhouse. They're a powerhouse. Absolute powerhouse. What are you going to stream when League dies? I'll just stream Variety. I don't think League will die, though. Listen, I think, okay, I've been back and forth on my League take, whether it'll die. And, like, I think it's very hard for League to die. The problem is, I feel like it's been 14 years of League. Well, I would say about 11 of those years are like peak esports League from season 3 onwards. And I've heard the argument that League's gonna die almost every 2 years. Like season 5, yeah, League only has like 3-4 years left. Season 8, yeah, maybe it's got like 2 years in it, 3 years in it. Season 10, yeah, maybe there's only like 2 years left. Season 13, yeah, maybe it's only got a few more years. Bro, what happens? Funding and viewership goes down. I think League will die. I think League has not been dying, and League will slowly die when Faker retires, actually, unironically. Because I think a lot of viewership is tied to Faker. You will see, and I'm not saying that he is, I mean, he is a big factor of LoL esports, but the reason I say that is because viewership records and viewership numbers hit their peaks, or what once was their peaks, because of Faker in T1. If that's removed, and there's no Faker, then viewership peaks will never reach where they once were, and so overall viewership will be down, so people will be convinced that League's dying, right? And that's when I think shit will happen, right? If you took that World's Finals 2023 and it was Weibo versus JDG, and like Chinese viewership would be great, for example, but Western viewership would just be fucking, I don't think it would be that high. That's just the reality of it. And maybe China would be saved then, but yeah, Western viewership wouldn't be that high.
We're 100% going to win another point.
So I think when Faker retires, it's when big problems will happen.
Way, but then it got clutched out by Guangdong. Take a look at the draft where the Morgana
League needs another Faker, really, doesn't it? But it's kind of hard to just be Faker forehead.
What do you guys think about it?
I was